1983, way back, and, well, way back in time, way before you are. And, September the 12th, and it was about 12:30 a.m. in the morning, and we were rushed into hospital. An ambulance came, and they came to the house and said, "Have you got 4 towels?" And the thing you could see, I got to myself, hang on a minute, I'm not having a bath. So they said, "No, your wife to be, or your wife is waters are broken." And she was sitting in a pot of water. So of course I was in deep panic at the time, and I didn't know what to do. There was no mobile phone in that time. And there was no phones in the flat or anything. So I rushed into London Square to find a phone box. Anyway, I found a phone box, rung the ambulance up, and they came, and we said that's 4 towels. And of course we rushed into hospital, and we sat there for 13 hours. And this is where freezing personality came from. I don't know whether you all know this or not, but Teresa's personality is, I can't be bothered. Has anybody heard that before? Yeah. No, I can't be bothered at the time. Anyway, 13 hours we were just sitting there. I had a mask on. An overall on, and Caroline was high on drugs, flying all around the room, happy as Larry, singing songs.
None of the tracks.
Crazy 80s.
Only the ones that you've spoken at. Anyway, so, yeah, she was flying away. Anyway, what happened was, the nurse came in and she said, "Do you mind if Dr. came in to birth?" So we thought, okay then, that's fair enough. Anyway, all of a sudden, several doctors came in, surrounded the bed, and I was standing at the back with a mask on, with this overall, thinking, I'm the father. So anyway, they left after about 2 or 3 or 5 hours. Anyway, 13 hours later, I thought to myself, it's got to be time now to either come on. Anyway, all of a sudden, Caroline came to me and she said, "Did you get with her hand?" And I thought, okay, that's a very nice little thing for me. So I went closer to her ear. And she uttered these emotional words to me that I cannot repeat. Ever again. She breathed love. Nails went deep inside my skin. And she said, "Well, do you want me to say what?"
Yes.
It was really bad. Don't ever, leak, do that, touch me again. I'll kill you. I have 4 children. So what happened was, after that, then of course the 13th hour came, and of course I thought to myself, Teresa, come on, you must be coming there. And then all of a sudden, things started to happen. Caroline actually kicked the nurse in the face. And I looked up, and this poor nurse's glasses were fuming. And I could not believe it. Anyway, she carried on as normal, she was a professional, wasn't she? Absolutely. So anyway, I thought, this is it, you know, masking everything, this is it, you know, a new day. And poor Teresa, she came out, screaming, she was all arms and legs, and I held her in my arms, and I was walking around the room, and this nurse came in, she opened the door, and she said, I was looking out the window with Teresa in the arms, and she said, cup of tea. So I said, yes please. And she looked at me in disgust and said, I'm talking to your wife. Anyway, she came with a cup of tea, and it was the most exhausting 13 hours for me. Of course, Carolyn was the cookery too. Anyway, a couple of years passed, and of course, Teresa got to the walking stages, and she would not walk. She tried and tried and tried and tried. Baby walkers. Has anyone tried a baby walker?
Yeah.
They walk around, you know, and then they put 1 or 2 feet. They want to know who they Teresa, in 1983, was off the remote control. She was excellent. You know, good job we haven't got Sky. She could be there all day. We could say, Teresa, channel 1, BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3. And she said, we say, no, number 1, number 2, number 3, and she could do it. Perfect. Could she walk? No, she couldn't. So a couple of years rolled on. She was 2 years old. And then Richard was born at that time. And there he is, there. And he was 9 months old, and he walked past Teresa. Teresa looked up at him and thought, I think I better do that.
You didn't like what she was putting on telly?
So from that day on, anyway, if you think about it, there's a little pattern developing. I can't be bothered to do that. Right, that's Teresa's personality, which we all know. Anyway, the years rolled on, and teenage years, strange things teenage years, aren't they? Very strange. If anyone's got teenagers or had teenagers in the room, very strange. One day, they go upstairs at the age of 13, and the next day, they come down as an adult. That's the way it happens. What happened one day, Teresa and Alana were going for the Christmas do. They went upstairs as teenagers. This is overnight, kind of thing. And they both came down, beautiful women. I could not believe my eyes. Do you remember that? Do you remember the Christmas do? And I was just looking at you thinking, absolutely amazing. You went upstairs, you came down. So we're very proud of you. We're very proud of all the children. Cole. Everyone knows Richard Cole. Anyway, what happened was, the last time I went to the hospital with Teresa was about 4 years ago. And maybe a little bit more. And she's on a treadmill for a heart. So of course we went there, we were really, really worried, we were looking at each other. She was looking at me, trying to find a bit of confidence, and I was saying, well, you'll be okay. And she said, yeah, of course I will, yeah. She's very, very afraid. And I was too. She's got a heart condition. Anyway, so she went in there. 15 minutes she was in there. And I was worried, pacing up and down. And what happened was, all of a sudden, the door opened, and smoke, it was like stars in their eyes. She came out with a big grin on her face. And the doctor followed her, and he said, she's going to the machine, she ran. Believe you me, she had it that day. She could be bothered that day. And that's the thing about Teresa, we all love, is sometimes she says, I can't be bothered. She does many, many do's, don't you, through the year, and then all of a sudden she says, I can't be bothered, she goes. You know. But when you get there, you love it. And that's what we love about it. It's really, really good. Anyway, one day she came home and she said, I've met a man.
Where the fuck is it?
Anyway, I looked at Karen,
Whoa.
and she looked at me, and we thought, a man? What's wrong with a boy?
You are only 12.
Anyway, we said we'd have to meet. We've got to bed. You know, sorry, that was the word you used. We had to. Yeah, you look like hell.
I thought you got rid of those glasses, Greg.
In his burger eating.
Died in 1977. So I thought, maybe. But anyway, Greg, when we met Greg, he is the same Greg then as he is today. He does not put any...
to change it.
No, Greg is Greg. He's unbelievable. He doesn't put anything on. He's not pretend. He is. You are Greg. You You're a very good father, and you are very good to my daughter, Ruth. And we're very proud that you're in our family. But last but not least, I'd like to say a little message with little Ethan over there, and Megan. One of us. Yeah, Ethan's over there. And I'm speaking on behalf of all the grandparents, which is Harry, Vicky, Karen, and myself. We are absolutely smitten with our grandchildren. And I'd like to thank you very much for that. Okay. Now, I have my seat. Okay.
So we're about 4 hours this week, that's looking pretty good.
This is the reason why I got this out. Because on behalf of my heritage, coming from the Isle of Man, I like to say this on my grandfather's behalf, who we miss her very much. I'm going to speak a little Manx as a toast, and then in English, because I'm from the Isle of Man and my family here from the Isle of Man. So this is behalf of Grandpa. So here we go. Okay, raise your glasses. Okay, here's for you, Grandpa. Slant is she, as ash the bay, as named the sun, the breath, health, happiness, and good luck.
Smash your bar.
Cheers. Cheers.
To Greg and Teresa.
Greg and Teresa.